Welcome one and all. So tonight, trying to do something a little bit different. So play along with me. It's not going to be too much different on the Twitch end, but trying something different with YouTube. So I'm not multi-streaming. Did that for about a week. The thing that I was using for it kept failing after that for some reason. It was like 1 week perfectly fine. Next week, nothing but problems. So it's not that. The goal today, well, the goal for this stream is to possibly do a decent amount of chit-chatting, a decent amount of one game, and then transitioning to another. I've done multi-game streams in the past, but this is like a slightly different intent. So I kind of just wanted to make not just a straight up VOD of this stream for YouTube. I kind of wanted to break it up. On Monday, which if this chit chat becomes a YouTube video, I'm not sure. That's a part I'm debating on. If it does, then YouTube audience will already know what's going on or have figured it out. But Monday, the stream for Peak that we did on Friday is going up, but you'll notice that it kind of has a slightly abrupt ending. You'll find out on Tuesday, if you hadn't already, that it picks up where Monday's left off. It's like a two-part. I'm making a two-parter for YouTube for Peak, because usually one stream is one ascent and for Peak, and that usually is like an entire encapsulated contained story. Okay, so we decided to do a mess around, fun, just non-serious at all, just nonsensical. Can't even call it ascent, because the only one that made it to a single campfire was me, and that was just because I just wanted to. But there was a lot of fun being had with spawning in items and stuff like that, because as we know, when we play Peak, we usually have more than the allotted amount that the game gives you, because we run with a mod. So said modification also allows Jimmy to spawn in items for funsies. We do not just this nonsensical video is going to be us for the first time ever actually out on the map spawning in items, and it's literally just for whatever's. We're not trying to peak, we're not trying to go anywhere. Like I said, the only one that made it to a campfire was me, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see if I can make it up to the first campfire by myself. And so I did. There was a lot of frogs, there was a lot of items all over the place. It was crazy. But that's gonna be up on YouTube on Tuesday, whereas for Monday we've got the actual ascent that we did that night, which includes a secret ending. So I mean, it's not really spoilers for either audience, because if this does go up on YouTube, it's the day after both videos go up. And if you're watching this on Twitch and it only exists on Twitch for however long, then you already saw the stream on Friday. So we got the bonus ending for redeeming or saving the soul of the Scoutmaster from being a decrepit. Well, we didn't save him from being decrepit and rotten. His body is still probably permanently damaged, and will probably remain that way for the rest of his days. But at least he becomes himself again up here. So he no longer is big scary dude gonna get you. He's still looking pretty scary, but he's Scoutmaster again, the proper Scoutmaster. So that also includes, yeah, really. But that also includes a trip to another dimension of some kind, which was really trippy. So we had fun with that. Logan, do you have issues? What? No way. What? I feel like you're just giving me generic responses, and that's worrisome. You must tell me more, or you must watch the VODs. Shameless plug, just right there. No, I'm kidding. I mean, watching the VODs would be appreciated. Nope, I'm not. Nope, I'm out. Nope. Oh, come on, you can't blame me for trying. Alright. You can't blame me for trying. So for gaming tonight, though, I'm leaning toward some Pal World, maybe Pokemon, maybe. I haven't quite nailed down what I want to do first, but I'm leaning heavily towards Pal World because I literally just watched something on Pal World, and you know how that influences an ADHD mind. Watch video makes want to make video. Probably do Pal World first, and then being that it's a lot earlier, at roughly the amount of time. Does sound interesting though. I mean, it definitely was a twist and turns and stuff that we did not see coming. I commend them for actually like fleshing out the story and giving an alternate ending. That isn't just, oh, you made it to the top, hooray. You like, you took the extra mile to go through another dimension and back to save a soul from oblivion, or whatever you want to call its existence outside of its body in some other pocket dimension. But for well, I don't want to just hop on Pal World, by the way, like to grind stuff, because I know that, yeah, there are people that will watch that. It's just not my normal audience. Like, I'm not known for just like, here we are with manufacturing AI cores, episode number 75. Today we're going to be starting off with some bio batteries and some corrosive, like, that's not. I do want to switch up members of my team again. I'm just not sure how and why and what. Well, I'm sure of how. Oh no, I'm sure of why. It's not the how and exactly what. I want to get Lylene on my team, because I saw the thing that I watched included some Lylene being on the team and being a helpful support, and like, even though I don't really use the pals in combat all that much, I'm wanting to, you know, change that, because it's Pal World, not me with Gun World, even though you still have gun. I did, in between streams, get the last blue schematic for the AR that I needed to condense into a purple schematic. I did that while just playing last night. Last night was very much a, like, just not stream kind of night. Us content creators have those, especially when we stream as consistently, or not consistently, as regularly as I do. I don't want to use the word consistently, because the time of day in which I stream is usually far from it. It's always in the afternoon or evening. It's just exactly when it's not, so I'll prefer the term regularly over consistently. So, there are days where I'm just like, I wish to play the boring side of game and not say much of anything. And that is not good for stream, so I no stream. I just do things in game. Very, very boring, like. Hence why, like, today's not gonna be a grinding stream. Like, I made a bunch of AI cores. I got some more, like, plasma breeding done for trying to get the gold AR schematic, but that to no avail. But constantly running through plasmas through the conveyor, the disassembly conveyor, helps provide the flame organs and the coal that I need for other things that go into like the AI cores and stuff. So I did off-camera grinding is what most like YouTube content creators that record, edit, post would call it. A type of content creator that I was always wanting to be, but am not. Not to dig on streaming. I've mentioned this before. I created my YouTube channel to do the recording, editing, and posting style of videos. I have a full-time day job that inhibits me from having that editing time. I do not have the extra funds to hire an editor. And I've come to grow accustomed to the interactivity and like chillness that comes with a live stream. So, all in all, I'm not dissatisfied with the content that I'm making. I'm not dissatisfied in the way that I'm making content. I am merely acknowledging that this was not my intended format for content creation. So, I'm not bothered by doing streams instead of recordings or recordings instead of streams. Like, as long as you guys are getting the videos and stuff that you can put on in the background, you can sit and watch or whatever, that's fine by me. Like, I'm here to play game or chit chat and like be there for you, pretty much, for lack of better terms. It's like, when you need something to watch, I'm there if you want. No pressure. Oh, speaking of incentive to watch, or I don't know if that would be the proper word for it. Apparently the deal for 2 months of Audible Premium is still going for anyone that subscribes. I think it's to any channel, but obviously, if I'm talking about it, I'm incentivizing those to watch and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, it's probably any channel. You can go and subscribe to anybody. But if you're here, you might as well click the like button. Just saying. Now, obviously, that does not extend to YouTube audiences. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button. That's appreciated, as always. It just doesn't come with 2 months of Audible Premium. So, every time I'm starting up the stream, it's like one of the first things that show up in the chat preview is like Twitch drop for Audible Premium for anyone that subscribes. It's like, well, I guess I might as well mention that, because there are people who just tune in or pull it up on a TV and they don't see that message. So I figured might as well mention it. So that's the thing that's going on. Twitch has a bit goal for me currently at 1,000 bits. I'm at 945 bits, so I got 55 to go on that front. So anyone that wants to support the channel through bits, that the next milestone is 55 away. So if you guys want to play some blurps, you know, for comedic timing, for whatever's just to be silly, that's a thing that you can do. I figured I'd mention that as well because that's always the second thing that I see, or lately has been the second thing I see. Usually the first thing I see when I pull up my chat for setting up for stream. So. So I think that might be all of the housekeeping stuff. So we're gonna move you over. I decided to start off the stream with OBS on the main monitor so I could be a little more head on. But if I'm going to launch Pal World, then I'm going to need the main monitor back.